Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here, trying to fix my camera. There we go. The lighting is not exciting. It's cloudy. Yeah, we've been having rain, which is very nice. I'm loving it. I'm not complaining. So yeah, excuse the lighting, but hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful day. Yes, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. And today I thought I've been putting off this planting. I've got a few things I want to plant. It's not necessarily because they're pot bound, but I really just want to take them out of their nursery pot and give them pots. And some they've been in the soil they're in, like this ficus, for years. So I really just want to give it fresh soil, and it's a growing season this side, so it's a beautiful time to repot. If you want to repot or just give your plants fresh new soil, it's really a lovely time to do that because it's a growing season. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've got a few things I want to pot up. Like I said, I've got this ficus tree. It's been in this pot for a few years now, over 2 years, actually more than 2 years, for a few years, and it has grown quite a bit. I just want to give it fresh new soil. And I also have this beautiful philodendron. When I bought it, it was written Philodendron narrow. Yeah, I'm sure there's other names for it. You know, sometimes when you buy plants, yeah, the names are not always quite what, you know, what they are sometimes, what they should be sometimes. So I don't know if it's correct to say it's Philodendron narrow. I've never heard of that, but I've seen these philodendrons. Yeah. So yeah, if you know the other name for it, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know that. But when I purchased it, it was written Philodendron narrow. And I've got this silver sword philodendron. Very beautiful plant. I also want to give it I just want to give it a pot. It's in a nursery pot. I want to plant it in one of the pots I have, and I hope those pots are big enough. Otherwise, I'm not gonna bother it at all. I'm gonna leave it if the pots are not big enough for it. So that's all. And this philodendron, what is this again? Oh, now I'm forgetting. I think it's Micans, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. I didn't remove it out of its nursery pot. I bought it a while ago. It's Philodendron Micans, and I just want to take it out of this pot. I'm still going to put it in a nursery pot, a different nursery pot. I want to take it out of this because then I'm just going to put it in a cover pot. So basically what I want to do is I want to plant it in here, and then I'm going to give it this cover pot, so it's just going to sit in there like this. So that's what I'm doing. And I want to plant these variegated ivies in hanging pots, so I'm going to put it in here. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but I'm glad I can do that now. So I've got my soil here with me. I'm gonna start with the small ones, and then we will go for the big ones. So let's start with the ivies. I'm just gonna tilt my camera, or probably move it back that you can see what I'm doing. Just gonna do this and tilt. There we go. Yeah, that you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Like I said earlier on, we've been having quite a lot of rain, which is nice because it's been very dry. It's been very dry, so it's very nice to have rain. You know, I'm enjoying it. My garden is loving it. So it's very nice. I'm not complaining at all. I am not complaining at all. So yeah, with these pots, I usually remove the plastic thing at the bottom. You know, these pots, they come with that plastic thing at the bottom. I usually take it off. I wish I brought it forward that you know what I'm talking about. But this, it's like a self-watering pot kind of, because then it keeps water at the bottom. And yeah, but anyway, I always remove that plastic thing at the bottom, because what happens is over time your plant, when the root starts growing and it becomes pot bound, it's very hard then when you transplant to remove that plastic, because then yeah, the roots somehow manage to find their way in there, and it just gets all tangled up in there, and then it's hard to remove that plastic thing without breaking your roots, you know. So I always take it off. That's just me. I always take it off. So I'm gonna start with my variegated ivies. I've got my soil here with me. So I'm gonna start with these. Let's see how it looks. Like I said, it's not because you know what, let's do this. I'm going to put this up here. I always put a plastic on my counter when I plant. I just need to grab a cloth. There must be a cloth here somewhere. I'm just gonna grab a cloth quickly. Alrighty, I'm back. So I always put a plastic on my counter. It makes it easy when you're done to clean up, because you just have to roll everything up in that plastic and throw away. So I'm just gonna take it up. You can see they're not pot bound. Like I said, I'm not transplanting these because I think they're pot bound. No, I just want to put them in a hanging pot, and they're gonna be going outside. These ones, they're going outside. So yeah, I'm gonna hang them outside on my patio. So just wanna reduce the soil a little bit. There's a lot of soil there. Let's see, still a bit too much. I'm just gonna reduce just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Then we just fill up the gaps. So yeah, if there's something, I must be honest, if there's something I enjoy a lot when it comes to plants, is planting. I love planting. Yeah, I enjoy it. I really do. I love getting my hands dirty. I love the feeling of soil, the feeling of soil in my hands. I enjoy it. So yeah, so you just have to make sure that you fill up all the air pockets. There's no air pockets, you know, you fill up all the gaps, that you are left with no air pockets. So I'm done with this one. It's super easy. There we go. There's the first one planted. So obviously I'm gonna put those hanging things, which I didn't bring forward. So there's the first one done. Now we're gonna do the second one. I don't know, I just wanna move my camera back again a little bit. Alrighty, I think that's better. You can see me and you can see what I'm doing also. Just shifting it up a bit. Yeah, that's much better. That is so much better. So yeah, then we're gonna do the second one. Okay, where's the second one? Here it is. Like I said, these plants are not at all pot bound. All I'm trying to do here is really just to give them, I just want to put them in hanging pots and to put them on my patio. Nothing else. So yeah, so that's it. We're just gonna fill the soil up on the sides. Okay, I love ivy, especially this kind, the small leaf one. I love it. I've always wanted the variegated ones, and here we are. Managed to find one. They have them in the nursery shops now. So there we go. So I'm done with the second one. Super easy. These ones were super easy to plant. No issues at all. So yeah, let's just put a little bit more soil. Okay, I think it's a little bit too high. I don't like it when it's a little bit high. It just becomes difficult when you have to water it. So I'm just gonna bring it a bit lower. Just a little bit lower. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So we're just gonna fill it up. Like I said, these ones are going to my patio. I cannot wait. I don't know, do you like English ivies? I love English ivies. I've got one. I bought some for my one for my son and one for my daughter. They love it, and they're growing so well in their rooms. They're hanging by their windows. And I have them also in terrariums. So yeah, I love English ivy. So let's see. It's not quite. No, it is in the middle. Are you like me? I fuss about. I don't like it when I plant and the plant is not quite in the middle. I have an issue with that. I don't know. Am I the only one like that? Okay. So 2 down. So there's another one. 2 down. There we go. We're done with that. That was nice and quick. So I'm just gonna take away the mess. I always try to make as little mess as possible. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. Let's see. So we're done with the ivies. Those were the easiest. So we're gonna do the Micans one. I take it out of here. I'm gonna take it out of here. I don't know how it looks. It's very dry. I need to water it. Yeah, now I can show you the example I'm talking about, because I never transplanted it. I bought it a while ago and I just came home and I hanged it. I never took it out of its nursery pot. Now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When I say I always remove these are the things I'm talking about. I always take them out. I never leave them at the bottom, because once your plant gets all root bound, and you know, it's not always easy to take it out, because somehow the roots always find their way down there. And yeah, so here we are. It's not, you see what was happening now? It was beginning to, it's not pot bound. It's not pot bound at all, but it was wrapping itself. Which I can show you without making a mess. Let's do this. You see, it was wrapping itself. It was beginning to wrap itself at the bottom. But anyway, we're just gonna loosen the soil a little bit. I wanna give it fresh new soil. Don't like this one. So we're just gonna do that. Look, I did it right here, yet I've got this I've got this container which I brought forward for this. Anyway, it's fine. I'm just gonna do it a little bit like that. A little bit like that. Look at that. Look at that. Came off. Look at that. Interesting. But there's something growing, interesting enough. You see that? Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna, I'm not gonna break all of it off, like try to loosen all the soil off, I mean. So there we go. Now I'm gonna give it fresh new soil. There we go. Got all this soil up here. Okay, let's try and remove this. I should have done this in here. That's why I have this here. And yeah, anyway. So we're gonna just clean up a bit here. Okay. And get our pot. Here's our pot. Alrighty. And then we're gonna add soil in it. I think it's gonna be much happier in here. It was drying up so quickly and it was not fun. Even now it's dry. It's so dry, like I never gave it water a few days ago. Well, again, it's sitting by my window. I can understand why it's drying up so quickly. So just I don't wanna disturb much. I don't want to separate it. I just wanna take it like it is. Okay, just remove the yellow leaves. So what I usually do when I repot or replant, whichever way you wanna look at it, I always make sure that I remove all the dead leaves or the ones that are already on their way out. I mean, I take them off. I clean the plant while I repot at the same time. Give it a good clean. So yeah, so there we go. Let's see what's going on here. Before I throw in soil, I think that's the root. Now we can throw in our soil. Alrighty. Now we're gonna fill it up. Okay. We want to even it out. Make sure you got soil all around the pot. Get it all even. Okay. Okay, on the side, this and all the sides. Okay. On this side. Okay, and after that we want to tap it up. Make sure that it goes in there. I love the fact that this pot is very soft. Okay, you can actually do this. Alrighty, and then we're gonna fill it up again, making sure that you don't you don't cover up your leaves. Check all the leaves that they're not covered with soil. Just lift them up. Ooh, did you see that? There's no way you can repot and not mess. I always try, but it's very hard. Okay. Yeah, I think we've covered. So I forgot my chopstick. I like using my chopstick just to make sure that the soil is in there. So I'm just gonna grab my chopstick, and then you just make sure that it's in there, right? The soil. That's it. Just tap it and tap it on the table, tap it on the sides, tap it on the table, tap it on the sides. Okay, there we go. I think I'm happy with this. Just want to make sure we can put a little bit more on this side. There we go. And make sure that you didn't cover your leaves with soil. There we go. Third one done and looking absolutely amazing. And like I said, this one is going in a cover pot like this. Just gonna hold it up. This is what I mean by a cover pot, like this. How beautiful is that? So I'm just gonna plant everything, and when I'm done, then I'll do the watering. I just wanna clean this mess up again. I'll try not to do the same mistake like I did. Okay, these are the pots, the old pots. Okay, I never throw away my nursery pots. I like reusing them. I never throw them away. I don't know, do you throw yours away? I don't throw mine. I reuse my nursery pots. Otherwise, you find that you need them and then you have to go and buy them, you know. So I never throw them away. So yeah, it's looking a bit decent. Now we're doing another one. Which one looks easier? I think this one looks easier. The Philodendron narrow. I somehow feel there's another name for this plant, and I'm sure if I search, I'll find that it's known by another name. But anyway, I've got these pots. I've got this one, and I've got this one. So I don't know. I might give it this one. I think I like this one for it. So we're gonna fill up the bottom. Now let's first take it out and see how it looks. Okay, like I said, I just want to take it out of its nursery pot, really, honestly speaking. I'm not repotting because these plants need repotting. I'm gonna try and do it without damaging the plant. Away. Okay, maybe I can push it with a chopstick. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's so tight. It's not pot bound. Trust me, it's not pot bound at all. There's still a lot of soil in there. It's not pot bound, and I don't want to disturb it because really, honestly, the truth is, I simply just want to give it a pot and take it out of a nursery pot because I don't have a cover pot to put it in. So it's not pot bound. So I don't know if you can see me. Okay, so we're gonna just fill this up with soil. It's got this big hole in there, so I'm gonna put something there at the bottom for the soil not to escape, because that does happen. Let me just grab something quickly. Alrighty, I couldn't find, I used to keep those nets or like orange sacks and stuff, but I don't know, I don't have one now, but I'm gonna use this serviette. Just gonna put it right at the bottom just for the soil not to escape, and then we're gonna top that up, put a bit of soil there at the bottom, not a lot, and then let's see. I never even checked if this fits, but I think it will fit. I'm trying not to. does fit. Just need to line up the soil nicely. Okay. Okay, it does fit. It does fit. I might want to take out a bit, take out some soil. So yeah, and then yeah, it does fit. And now we're gonna make sure that we fill up the sides with soil. There we go. You wanna make it even. I'm gonna go around and just do that. I'm happy that I didn't disturb this plant. I'm happy that I didn't disturb. I just moved it from one pot to the other. And the pot is the right size for it. It's not too big, considering this plant is not pot bound. So yeah, that's all I did. Okay, I'm gonna use the chopstick just to make sure that the soil goes down. Okay, there we go. You can even use the spoon, the back of the spoon, if you don't have a chopstick, just to make sure. Like, you can take your spoon and you just use the back of it, see, like that, just to make sure that the soil goes in there. And then we're gonna tap it. I'm gonna use this cloth because you don't want to break your pot, trust me, because this is a stone and this is stone, so you don't want to break your pot. And we tap it like so. There we go. I think it's done. I think we are done. What do you think? I think we are done with this one. I'm not even gonna water it because it's very wet. I hope I showed you. I didn't show you. Did I show you? I didn't show you. But it is wet. It is wet. So I'm not gonna water it at all. I'm gonna leave it until it's ready to be watered. So yeah, I'm just gonna dust it and use the paintbrush just to remove some of the soil. And I wanna redirect some of these roots into the soil that were growing out somehow. And then you just take this. So yeah, we're done. Let's move this. Okay, we're done. Like these roots, I want to redirect them. You see this root that's coming out? I want to redirect it back into the soil. So all I do is I move a bit of soil away and then put it back in there and cover it up. That's all. Just to tell it, hey man, there's soil you can grow into. Right. So we'll see how long it will be in here, but I'm excited for this. So I'm done with this one. I'm done with this one. I'm just gonna clean it up nicely. And next, we're gonna put it away. Maybe let me put it here. Let me put it right here. Take away that leaf, then you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, this is what I mean. So this had the Philodendron narrow. I'm not throwing it away. It's a very nice pot, very strong nursery pot. This had my micans. I'm not throwing it away. All I'm gonna do is remove that and remove that tag and wash them, give them a good wash. This had my ivies. I'm going to give them a good wash, remove the tags, and reuse them when I need to. So that's what I mean by I don't throw away my nursery pots. So far I've done 4 and 2 more to go. I'm so scared of this one, so I'm going to leave this one for last. Let's tackle this one. Let's do this one. I think it's not going to be difficult to come out of this pot. I think it can't wait to get out of this pot. Let's just see. There we go. So let's do it in here. It's so dry also. It's a beautiful pot. I'll definitely use it for something else. It's not pot bound. I'm gonna show you now. It's not pot bound. Look at that. Can you see? It's not pot bound. It just needs fresh new soil with nutrients. I mean, this soil is old. Like I said this, it's been in here for so long. So I'm just gonna give it. You see, this is what I mean by I usually keep orange sacks for the holes. They work just to keep the soil from escaping. Okay, I'm not gonna try and remove all the soil off. So that's fine. You see what I mean by it's not pot bound at all. I can probably still use the same pot, to be very honest. I don't have to change the pot, but if I want something different, I can use a different pot. So I don't know. I've got these blues. I've got this blue and I've got that blue. So I don't know. Maybe I want a different pot. Why not? So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna do the same. Let me put that down there. Just for the soil not to run off. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Do I really? Yeah. I love this pot though. I don't know. Anyway, I'll not give you a new home. So that's it. That's how it's gonna be. In its new home. Okay. I don't know. We might have to go down a little bit more. I think I put too much soil. I don't know, eh? But anyway, I like the blue. I do like the blue. I'm trying to convince myself. Okay. Okay, there we go. Then I take my toothpick and I gently push it in. Gently push it in. There we go. And then I'm going to take my cloth and we tap it. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. I like it. There you go. And I'm sure it's going to be happy in here. New soil. Change of address. Pot-wise. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Tap, tap. Okay. There, I like it. There we go. so we've done everything. Everything as in 5 and 1 more to go. So yeah, here's the one I've been avoiding from the day I bought it, but now we're going to do it. Okay, just want to grab something quickly. Alrighty, I hope I don't break anything. That's always a concern of mine when I repot plants, big plants like this. Well, this is not even very big. I mean, there's big plants out there. This is not even too big, but I still get concerned, big or small. The last thing I want is to break the plant. I don't want to break the plant. That's the last thing I want. So it gets so tight, so the best thing to do is to press it on the sides, and if you can, take whatever tool you have. With me, I've got a toothpick, and you push it at the bottom just to loosen the bottom. That's if, you know, it helps. It does help. It does help, you know. And once you've done that, we try and see if it will agree to come out. You can feel it's stuck on the sides. Okay, I'm going to just move this to the side, take this away, and let it lie down like this without it, yeah, to protect my leaves from breaking. Yeah. It's hard. I understand why other people would actually cut the pot. It makes sense. Why would someone else decide to cut the pot? It will be because the roots are so stuck on the sides. Okay, so same thing with this one. It's not pot bound at all. As you can see, there's still a lot of soil in it. It's not pot bound. There's a few roots that broke when I was taking it out. I can tell you that is there. Yeah, 1 or 2, you can see. A few, just 1 or 2 broke. But again, I've gained another pot. So I'm just going to remove some of the soil. Just some. Nicely, and try not to break the plant, the roots. It will help a lot to remove some of the soil with this one. I can try and pat it. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it like this. No, I don't want to bother it much. I just didn't like this one's soil. Is that kind of, I think this is like, I think it's cocoa peat. Don't like it. Okay, let's see if I fiddle in there, like so, just to loosen it up a bit. Okay. I don't like the soil. I really don't. I'm not gonna remove all of it. Just some. I hope it survives all this. Like I said, it's nice to do this during growing season. It can handle it because it's growing season. I don't feel so terrible. Okay. I really don't like the soil. I don't like it. So okay. Okay. I think that's why I was not looking forward to repotting this, because I saw the kind of soil it's in and I knew I'm not looking forward to repotting it, because even just to remove the soil is so hard because it sticks it sticks to the roots, and yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's not very easy to loosen it from the roots. So I really was not looking forward to. That's why I left it for so long. I've left it for so long. I've had it for a while. And I really was not looking forward to it. But I knew that sooner or later I need to take it out of the soil and give it the kind I like. You know, the one I'm comfortable with. Okay. So if you can get in there and loosen it up, it helps to have something small like this. I think we've taken out most of it. Okay. Okay, now we can repot. I think I've taken it out. I've taken out most of it. With less damage to the roots. I do have some roots in here, but it's not a lot. It's such a joy to see that it's not a lot. I mean, it's this and that. It's not a lot. And that. So it's not a lot of root damage. I'm glad for that. I think, yeah, we can repot now. I'm gonna clean up this mess. So, I mean, with that little bit of damage, breaking the roots that broke. English. I'm happy it's not too much. So I'm just gonna move this dirt to the side where you can see it. Anyway, you can see it. So I'm gonna use this one for it. Though I feel like it's big, I really feel like it's huge. But it's the right size for it though. It is the right size for it. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. Alrighty, let's fill it up with soil. I'm gonna put that at the bottom like I've been doing with all of them. Just like so. Fill it up at the bottom. Okay. So that's what it's gonna be when we're done. So I still need to loosen it up a bit, that I've got space on the side somehow. It's still not giving me room on the side. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're gonna fill it up on the sides and we will be done. I'm going to use the spoon this time, which I need to find. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Found it. Then I'm going to use my chopstick just to make sure the soil is in there. Otherwise, this is okay. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. Now you can understand why I left this one for last. Alrighty, we are done. Oh, this was a long video. We're done. Okay, I just need to pet it. We're gonna take it and try and hold it while we pet. Yeah, done. Now it's time to clean up and water these plants, and that will be it for the day. I'm just gonna clean up this mess and then we're gonna water these plants together. Alrighty, we're gonna water and we will be done. I'm gonna start with this micans. Just gonna water until the water comes down at the bottom, and then we're done. Just slowly, like that. Once you see water comes out the bottom, and stop. Just like that. There's water coming out at the bottom. Okay, just gonna let it sit in there for a while. Same with this ones. Just gonna do that. I'm not gonna give it too much because it was watered, just a little bit. And then same with this one. I like this pot that it's. Anyway, hopefully it will hold. It's broken. I didn't see that, but hey. These ones are going outside. Just gonna let it sit in there. Okay, then I put them on the towel also. Okay, just getting more water. Okay, this one I'm not gonna water it. This one I am. And let it sit in there. Just give it water. It was pretty dry. There we go. Okay. there's water coming out of the bottom. Just gonna put it on the towel. And the last one, the Philodendron Nero. I'm not gonna give it water. So just like that. Okay, and we're done. Let's see what's happening. I'm sure it's gonna start dripping. Okay. Yeah. Oh well, that's all from me for today. It's been fun. Yeah, if you've got plans to repot them, stop putting them off like I've been doing and repot them. They will love it.